Evening everyone, so we're a little bit late. The Wi-Fi is horrendously slow at times, so exporting the entry list took a bit longer than expected. But we're here for, it's a black screen on my phone, which is quite concerning. Bear with me. I actually can't see anything. Oh, must be my phone. We're here for Tuesday's tech draw. It's a little bit different to the car draws. We just sort of fly straight into it. There's no walk around, we don't call anyone. We just go straight through the competitions, basically start to finish in order value, starting at Xbox Series X, finishing at £8 grand. I didn't know. So on the left is the entry list you see on the website. If you've got a ticket on the competition, you can put your name in the top and it'll bring up your ticket number, or you can go to the My Entries tab on the website, or on the app. At the bottom of the app there is a button that says My Entries that will show your entries, current and past. So we're starting with the Xbox Series X. Nothing sold out, nothing at all. So I checked the max number, it's 1071, which is there. Lee Schofield's got it. But for all these competitions, we could land on unsold numbers. So if we land anything that's unsold, we just roll it again until we find a sold one. If the last number isn't sold, we still run the full data range because that's what everyone bought in at. So we'll do some runs outside data range, and then once we've got some clears, and I've seen some already, but we weren't even live and you were telling me it was clear. So if I get some new clears, and then we'll continue. Don't know if people were watching the live I did at about 6:30 for the update. I did a walk around of two cars that are there. One being the R34 that's currently on, and then the other will be replacing that on Sunday. It's the G-Wagon. So after this, if you've not seen it, go back to this live and you'll see the G-Wagon we've got. It's not any normal G-Wagon. Afraid I didn't know it was there. No, it's a massive G-Wagon. Massive. The biggest possible G-Wagon. No, it's not. It's not a 6x6, but it's a big G-Wagon. Right, I've got some clears. So we will go with the first one then. So 1 to 1071. This is for an Xbox Series X. Number 685 is the winner. Unpin that comment. There we go. If it's there, might not be sold. 685 it is. Wayne Mann, he had 684 as well, so he was pretty keen. So Wayne has won himself Xbox Series X with Forza Horizon. Yeah, good game. I actually sold my Xbox and bought a PlayStation with Gran Turismo and regret it because Forza's the one. Next one then is that one, the Apple Watch Ultra. Sorry, good watches. These are good for active types. Josh says that G-Wagon looks like a monster. It is a monster. Me, Simon and Scott have been filming with it all day and it is a monster, to be, well, obvious. So the max number on this one then is 1544. As I said before, that is an unsold number. So if you land on that one, any other unsold number, roll again. But we will go from 1 to 1544. Gareth Ringe is asking me what time it is. I'm sure because he doubts that we're actually live. It's 2018 to be precise on all watches and 40 seconds, but there'll be a delay, so it's probably about 35 on yours. So do some numbers outside data range, back to 0, and then 1 to 1544. So this is for the Apple Watch Ultra. 241 is the winner. 241. A Miller, so that's a display name. So A Miller, whoever that is, has won themselves an Apple Watch Ultra. We'll have their details on the system, their full details. So we will pull up their details and email them afterwards. But that's the display name, so you can have whatever you want in there. You haven't got to always have the full name if you don't want to. As I said before, we'll email all the winners, so, and we'll do a recap at the end as well if you've missed any. So next one is £1,000 tax-free cash, max number 1818, which Ryan Devonish has got. Back to the generator, some outside data range, and then we'll continue. There's an error, 1535, there's no error, don't worry. Is that Ferrari in the video going live at any point, Josh? Yes, it is. The 488, 740 horsepower, that is, no, 753 horsepower, 488 GTB will be going live as well over the weekend to replace the R34. You might have worked out what's going on. Basically, it's our biggest comp ever, so I'm not saying anymore. So 1 to 1818, this is for £1,000 tax-free cash. Winning number is 1362. So 1362 is, wow, Cengiz Adelides, I'm going to go with. Won himself £1,000 tax-free cash. Congratulations to him, and we'll drop him an email after to let him know the good news. Next one will be the 12-piece DeWalt tool bundle. So if you're wondering how the order works out, basically it's value order, roughly. So we start with the lowest value and end with the highest one. There's a cash alternative on this, as you can see. We put on most of our competitions now, the tech ones, we'll put a cash alternative. So if you didn't want the tools and you won it, it's £1,400 up for grabs. So yeah, good news. So 2955 is the max number. G-Max 1931's got that one. There's another display name. There's also the Demon playing. So we'll do some outside data range and then we'll continue. Josh's dream car is that Ferrari. It is a good spec. I like that it's not red as well. It's got Vossens on it, 753 horsepower. It's got Novatec springs. It's got an exhaust of some type as well. Noisy. We started in here earlier to move it. It's deafening. No one could hear anyone think. It's good though. So 1 to 2955. This is for the 12-piece DeWalt tool bundle. With the number is 2648. So 2,648. Owen Lowhead has got that. So Owen got himself the tool bundle or £1,400, whichever he prefers. Congratulations to him. We'll email him at the end. And then we'll go on to the £1,500. So it'll be £1,500 and then it'll be PlayStation 5 and 4K TV. After that, F1 tickets and then £5 grand, £8 grand. That's how we're going. It is very good 488. We'll be live maybe this weekend. Depends. The sun's out, isn't it? So we need to get the spiders on really. You shouldn't be able to hear people think. True. Very true. I can't. I'm not psychic. So max number on this is 2727. So we'll do some outside data range and then we'll continue. Good luck. Have you seen the G? Peter Gallin was after that G-Wagon for a while. We couldn't just get a normal one either. If you haven't seen it, it is not just a G-Wagon, it's a G63 AMG. It's not just an AMG G-Wagon, it's an urban G-Wagon. It's not just an urban G-Wagon, it's a wide track urban G-Wagon. It is, apart from like Brabber 700s, which is stupid money, I mean it was still stupid money, it is the ultimate G-Wagon. It's all black, Vossens, carbon everywhere. We think, apparently it's got 58 grand's worth of carbon fibre fitted to it. A lot. So yeah, it's sick. Look at the stories and stuff we've been on today. So it's been a good day. So 1 to 2727 is for £1,500. 1,070 is the winner. If it's there, 1,070. I was about to say we were going well, but there we are. It's not sold. So Kyle Edwards has got 1,069 and Paul Connor has got 1,071. Bad luck to both of them. We'll roll it again. 2039. 2039. Is it there? Yes. Lee Schofield. So, did he just win a minute ago? No, he didn't. I think he had a few tickets on the other one. Yeah. So Lee Schofield has won himself £1,500. He was close on the first comp, so he's won that one instead. Went well. Obviously, quite a lucky man. So £1,500 is to him. We'll email him at the end. Next one is PlayStation 5 and 4K TV bundle. Imagine is the bottom number. See if that is the max number. 3564. Is it there? It is, yeah. Max number 3564. Someone with the name Imagine has got that one. So again, just some numbers out of the data range and then we'll continue. Joanne says well done. Peter's very excited. It's so cool. We were all ridiculously, me and Simon were fighting earlier about who's going to drive the G-Wagon when there was a 750 horsepower 488. Neither of us wanted to drive that, wanted to drive the G-Wagon. That's how cool it is. Quite a ridiculous job really, if you think about it. So 1 to 3564. This is PlayStation 5 and 4K TV bundle. Winning number is 1109. So 1,109. Have we drawn the 8K yet? No, it'll be last. 8 grand will be last. About 3 to go. So 1109. Stuart Pretty is the winner. Congratulations to Stuart. He's won himself PlayStation 5 and a 4K TV to play it on. Good combo. As I said, we'll email him at the end. Joanne says congrats again. Joanne's always saying congrats. So kind. Lovely stuff. This is now for the Silverstone F1 tickets, hospitality tickets. These are so hard to get and very expensive. As you can see, the cash alternative is £3.5 grand. That's for 2 tickets. to an F1 race. Wild. So 3630. Isaac Brown has got that one, which is the last one. So do some out today range and continue. There is a car launching tonight. I think it's live now. I think one on this afternoon. B9 RS4 Carbon Edition, really nice car. That's not gone live. There's other stuff. There's another Audi going on. I think it's tomorrow. There's a bike going on. Slightly different bike to normal. Harley. There's a few things going live. So I'll do an update at the end of what's going live. So 1 to 3630. This is for F1 Silverstone hospitality tickets, or £3.5 grand. You get £1,000 with it as well if you win. £1,000 to spend on the day. You get plenty of booze on that. Very good. So 671 is the winner. If it's so, it's not. So Wesley Ellison has got 670 and Dave Johnson's got 672. Both very unlucky. Ooh, close. 653. Is that there? It is. It's the second time lucky. Niall Rowland has won himself the Silverstone tickets. Congratulations. If you know Niall, see if you can be the first one to text him so you can go with him, because it's a big prize. Very jealous. Right, then back to 0, and then we'll do the penultimate one, which is £5,000, and then after that will be the last one of the night, which is £8,000. You'll notice the speed is slightly quicker on the tech comps on a Tuesday. Me and Simon on Sunday were just babbling. Anton was getting quite angry. I think we was on for 45 minutes. So £5,000 was low odds. It's only 939 entries. You can see Thomas Harper has got the last one, 939. It's one of our, as I say, low odds competitions. So there's only 939 entries. It's a slightly higher ticket price, but obviously better odds if you're in to win yourself £5,000. So we'll reset it back to 0, and then we'll go 1 to 939. And we'll get a winner, which is 798, 798, if it's sold. It is. Aidan Johnson. So Aidan is £5,000 richer on a Tuesday evening. It's very good news for Aidan if he's watching. As I say, we'll email all the winners at the end, and we'll do a recap as well. So we'll do the £8,000 and then I'll go back through it, and we'll do a recap of what's on the site as well, so everyone knows what's going on. This TV is so 4K today. On Sunday it was bad. I look quite sharp. It's quite good. Right then, so £8,000, last one of the night. Max number is 12121. I always struggle to read that number. It's 12,121, but there's too many numbers, it confuses me. So we'll do some numbers outside the data range, and then we will do the last one of the night. There's quite a lot of people watching today. It's 222. It's quite a lot for a Tuesday. Everyone's in the garden properly, chilling. So back to 0 then, and then 1 to 12,121. Last winner of the night is 11,082. 11,082. 11082. If it's there. Suspense. I think it is. It is. Rafał Jezierski has won themselves £8,000, £8,000 richer. Be a nice email to get. So congratulations to all the winners then. That's all the draws in for tonight. We'll do a quick recap of everything that has been won and who has won it. So we just did the £8,000, which was Rafał Jezierski. £5,000 was Aidan Johnson. F1 tickets, Niall Rowland. PlayStation 5 and 4K TV bundle was Stuart Pretty. £1,500 to Lee Schofield. The DeWalt bundle to Owen Lowhead. £1,000 to Cengiz Elides. Apple Watch Ultra to A Miller, and the Xbox Series X to Wayne Mann. Right, we'll do a recap of what is on the page. There's been some stuff added. So, CLA 45S for £1,000. That's a really cool looking car, that is. Prefer it quite a lot to a hatch. 99p to enter. There's still 63,000 remaining. Many. That is being drawn on Friday, along with the Focus RS Mountune 375. That one sort of floated under the radar a little bit. I think it's doing quite well. 99p to enter on that one as well. Our first 99p Superbike, I don't think it's going particularly well. How many percent is that sold? 32% sold. Draws tomorrow at 8 PM. So if you like your Superbikes, or £8,500 to be fair, you can get that for 99p. That's been drawn alongside the M2 competition. That one's also not doing particularly well, and I thought it would. It's a 2020 M2 comp with basically no miles on it. It's got 8,000 miles on it, I think. With the right wheels, the right in performance carbon, it's a really nice car, and It's 99p to enter, so if you don't want the car, 37 grand instead. That has just launched, the RS4 in the middle, 2020 RS4 Carbon Edition, 99p to enter. There's a cash tender of 52 grand. Really cool car in all black. You don't really see them regardless of them being all black. So yeah, real nice car. And then Sunday's big draw is the X5. That thing's very cool. R34 GTR, which is just sick. So it's normally that'd be 99p, but we've changed the odds. 9.99 on that one. I think it was 20,000 tickets. You get 2 grand with it. It's 500 horsepower. It's base or blue. It's got T37s. It's got Öhlins coilovers. It's the poster car. It's unbelievable. It makes a good noise. Frey's been in that one. It's good noise. Noisy. Next to that is the 399 Mark II Escort. That thing as well is incredible. Probably my favourite Mark II Escort we've done. I say it every time, but it's getting better every time we do them. It's got a Harris Performance engine in. It's 399 to enter. How many percent's that sold? It is 61%. It's going well. It's supposed to draw Friday, but no, Sunday or Friday? Sunday. But I'd imagine it will sell out before then. So if you want tickets on that, I'd be getting them. And it's 200 horsepower, but it would give the R34 a good run for its money around a twisty road. And then there's loads of cash. There's another low odds 5 grand there. There's 3 grand at low odds. PlayStation 5 and 4K TV again. £1,500. Xbox Series X, 15 grand's the big cash for Friday. All McLean bundle, Samsung S23, £1,000, 10 grand for tomorrow night, 4 grand for tomorrow night, PlayStation tomorrow night, iPhone, well, Apple bundle tomorrow night, Lego tomorrow, wow, there's a lot tomorrow. Lego tomorrow, DJI drone tomorrow, £1,000, 2 grand, another iPhone 14, another PlayStation, another 18 grand, home garage bundle, Samsung TV, and where has that come from? A Rolex is launched. I had no idea. Submariner Hulk. I've not even seen that watch. It'll be here somewhere. 2020 edition. 12 grand if you don't want the watch, but the Hulk Rolex Submariner's the boy. So anyway, congratulations to all the winners. I'll email them all now and we'll be back tomorrow with Alec, 8 p.m. See you.